Well, a very good afternoon for this Barclaycard English Premier League match between Newcastle United and Manchester United from St James's Park. And here comes Alan Shearer leading out Newcastle United today. The Manchester United players headed there by Roy Keane, a player who was sent off here last season, right in the final minute, if you remember, when he threw the ball back at Alan Shearer. According to Sir Alex Ferguson, Manchester United were mesmerised by Real Madrid in the Champions League on Tuesday. And as for the team news, 2 changes for Newcastle today, although still no Gary Speed, of course. Aaron Hughes was left out for tactical reasons at Everton, but returns at the expense of Andy O'Brien. And Alberto Solano's fit again to replace Brian Kerr. The big news for Manchester United, there's no David Beckham, out with a hamstring injury, and no Gary Neville, who's been dropped to the bench. Arguably the most improved player of the season, John O'Shea, is back in from the start, and so too is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who only played the final few minutes in Madrid. This is how United will play today. Silvestra's looked strong as a centre-back, so he partners Rio Ferdinand, with Wes Brown moving over to full-back in place of Gary Neville. Dealt with by Woodgate. Shearer goes up for it. And the free kick given Manchester United's way. It's Roy Keane down injured, and you don't need me to remind you about what happened here last season. Shearer coming up strongly. And as with so many strikers, the leading arm catching the opponent. Moment, Ryan Giggs has pushed forward. Scholes has popped up on the left side, but here's Ole Solskjaer. That's beyond Ruud van Nistelrooy. Well, they will swap around a fair bit today. Shearer trying to get away from both O'Shea and Silvestre, and Shearer's penalised again here. I think Sir Alex Ferguson thinking that Alan Shearer should get yellow carded here. A couple of his players have gone down heavily in the opening minutes. Shearer being spoken to. Keane. Through the middle, looking for the run here of Ryan Giggs. He's been forced to take it. The effort from Giggs, he's appealing for a corner there. Every step of the way. And that's allowed some space here for Olivier Bernard. Some good intelligent play by the Geordies, and it's whacked away by Mikael Silvestre for a Newcastle corner. Really clever play that by Bernard. Tracking into the space, abandoned by Wes Brown. It's Newcastle's turn to take it quickly. And hit first time, Barthez on the volley from Bellamy. Hammered back, oh my goodness, what a goal! Jermaine Jenas! Stunning! The gauntlet's been thrown down by Newcastle, and what a way to hit them! Shearer's again the guilty party, and this time the yellow card is to be jabbed away as far as Scholes. Giggs, it's Scholes, and Newcastle confusing each other. My goodness me, that was a hairy, scary moment for Newcastle at the back. Keane trying to press here. It's very haphazard. And the shot from Scholes coming in. But, they were getting in a right old muddle at the back there. Lovely interchange there, involving Giggs and Scholes. O'Shea. Wonderful play by O'Shea. Here's Giggs. Solskjaer will struggle to get that one. He's a player who's had a fair degree of criticism from some of the Manchester United fans. Scholes, Giggs, great flick, Van Nistelrooy, space to run at Newcastle's defence all of a sudden. Giggs, chance here, it's the equalising goal, it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's 1-1. And they say that true greatness emerges at critical moments. Well, this was a fabulous interchange. And here he is working well with Scholes, and suddenly it's 2-1. 2 goals in quick succession. Solskjaer and Scholes, and Manchester United. Still Giggs. Touched off here, and Scholes! Well, he almost burst the net with that, Paul Scholes. A thumping drive from the number 18 for Manchester United. I mentioned earlier the links with PSV Eindhoven and Sir Bobby Robson. Oh, hesitation there by Mikael Silvestre. Bellamy's in. Bellamy's wide. Newcastle keen to O'Shea. What a wonderful player, John O'Shea. Brilliant, off the woodwork, chance to tuck it away. And it's hammered home by Ryan Giggs for number 4. Well, what a turnaround in this match. And John O'Shea has to take much of the credit for Manchester United's 4th there. A dazzling run by the Republic of Ireland fullback. Mission improbable, looks like mission impossible for Newcastle. Silvestre, who has indeed gone to left back now. Forlan going for the curler. Trying to slide it in for Solano. Nice idea. Solano, who scored on his last 2 Liga matches and made up considerable ground. Solskjaer, Gary Neville outside him. What an impact this would be. And it's a hat-trick for Paul Scholes. It's 5 for Manchester United. They're heading to the top of the Barclaycard English Premier League tonight for sure. And Paul Scholes will take the match ball as a souvenir. Newcastle United have been torn apart today. All bar given in the Manchester United half. And a chance possibly here. That is Bramble, almost with a nosebleed in that sort of territory. Kick-off, and indeed at half-time. Newcastle were trying to remind Manchester United of the 5-0 here in October '96. It's 5-1 to Manchester United, and Solskjaer here looking for number 6. They look relaxed, they look confident. Fully bad there was the special guest. Newcastle's defending has gone completely awry momentarily. Forlan goes down, it's a penalty. Bramble's challenge. And things going from bad to worse for Newcastle, getting better and better for Manchester United. No doubt, no question, 36 goals this season for Ruud van Nistelrooy. And Manchester United have equalled their... Woodgate, Shearer, Bellamy. All forward, but here's Dyer teeing up Viana. Well parried by Bartes. And the return from Woodgate, not too far away, I fancy. United now. Scholes. Solskjaer, but They've worked midfield so well today, and Forlan slipping at the crucial time. The header down has found Jermaine Jenas. Bellamy. Ball has left a couple of opportunities wasted, but Newcastle on the break here. Chance to pull one back with Shearer. And even when Alan Shearer's got a sight of goal, it's not going right for Newcastle today. Times looking to go to strolling pace. Scholes lining up a fourth, perhaps. Not as far as Neville. And given holding on the second time. United have it covered. And Van Nistelrooy here. Just trying to guide it on towards Diego Forlan, looking for number 7. He never really hit it with any great commitment. Gary Neville. And Barthez with a dreadful clearance. There's a possible opportunity here for Newcastle, and they've pulled a goal back. Shola Amiobi gets the consolation. And Fabian Barthez, not for the first time this week, with a very characterful display. Sir Alex does not look best pleased, really. It doesn't greatly affect the scheme of things. But, personal horror from Barthez. Shearer was offside originally, but not interfering with play, hence... Well, they were mesmerised in Madrid, but they've been truly hypnotic on Tyneside. Newcastle themselves left in a trance. The title race down to 2 for sure now. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, very much the architect of their turnaround today. Fabian Barthez with a couple of good saves in the second half, but Paul Scholes with a hat-trick